So boys and girls, today we're going to read about Christopher Newport. And don't forget, our main idea, our I can statement for the week, is I can identify the main idea and important details. So you're going to be listening to the story about Christopher Newport and thinking of what the main idea is. What is the text mostly about? And then think of some supporting details to go with it. So I'm going to click on, I'm in Clever, like you've always gone on to it. Today I clicked on this book, which has the audio, which means it's going to read it to you. Again, if for some reason you need a password, you can always click on the little question mark and it'll show you what password. But I'm going to click on the social studies text. It's called Our State. And then I'm going to go to the table of contents. I know we're talking about Christopher Newport, so I see he's on page 50. Click on that. And you can see the little speakers here. So if you click on the speakers, the story will read it for you. Do you remember what the yellow words mean? You are right. They are words that are in the glossary. They are words to know. They're important words that if you click on it, it'll tell you right here in the purple box what the definition is. So I just miss reading to you guys, so I'm going to read to you. But you are welcome to go back in this book at any time and have it read to you. So Christopher Newport is who we are learning about today. Christopher Newport was an English explorer. He safely brought the first colonists to Jamestown, but he did have a lot more. He did do a lot more than just that. And again, I'm going to look down here at my word to know. What does explorer mean?
Word to know. Explorer. Explorer. A person who travels to a new place and tries to learn more about it.
And then I see right here, it's not part of my reading, but it's actually talking about the pictures. I hope you remember. What is this nonfiction text feature called? Did you say caption? I hope so. So this caption says,
Newport used small sailing boats and Indian canoes to travel up the James River. He explored it as far as he could go before waterfalls stopped him.
On the next page, the title, heading, Saving Jamestown. Newport knew the English settlers needed help from the Powhatans, so he tried to keep peace between the two groups. It was not always easy. There were many hard times for the settlers. Lots of men died during a terrible winter with very little food. And again, we have a picture here with the words next to it explaining the picture. And what do we call this text feature again? That's right, the caption. Let's see what this caption says about this picture.
During a bitter cold winter, the settlers tried to steal food from the Indians who barely had enough for themselves. What do you think is happening in this painting?
And I'll give you a minute to turn and talk with your grown-up. What do you think is happening in this painting? So what did you guys think? Well, I'm looking at it and it says, I already read in the caption, it said during the bitter cold winter, the settlers tried to steal food. So I'm thinking the Indians were like, you're not taking our food because we're starving too. And they were protecting themselves. So that's just what Miss Carvalho thought from the picture and the caption. Newport made a very big contribution to Jamestown. He returned to England to bring more supplies and settlers back to the Jamestown settlement. Thanks to him, Jamestown was saved. Okay, and here again, the contribution word is outlined in the yellow highlighter. So I know it's an important word I need to know. And if you click on it, it tells you the definition.
Word to know. Contribution. Contribution. The act of giving or doing something.
And then if I look at this picture here, that's another nonfiction text feature, and it's called a map. And let's see what the map says.
Powhatan's Village. Fall line. Jamestown.
So I hope you enjoyed reading about Christopher Newport today and Jamestown. And I hope you were thinking about the main idea and important details.